drink on a rooftop, have a meeting on the rooftop, you look classy as fuck. Man,
Big
when
fan.
the weather's out, why
You're
not
up.
have
You're up
rooftop
tall.
bar?
You're up tall.
You're tall. It's
Frisky.
nice
You
weather,
could just whoop.
but it does. It feels different.
There was this one time Dad
see
and I
the
were on the
skyline.
patio of a hotel one time, and I was like filming it for a moment because it was really pretty, and I was an influencer at that time more. And right at the end of the video, you can hear my dad, because he was over here. I wasn't planning on filming him until he said something. I moved it over, but he was like, every time I get up here this high, I just think about jumping. And I like caught him doing that, and he just like, and then like walked inside. And I was
Like
I
an
was like,
intrusive thought, just like hit
yeah, I was
his
like,
mouth.
what is going on? We've hit all of the things we needed to. Oh, yeah, we got to check the rest of the beer. Go ahead. Oh, you don't
No,
even
you
like
go.
the ending of it.
Yeah.
I'll just. Okay.
Just kidding. But I do hate it. Here we go.
Boulevard. Wheat.
Sponsored.
Not.
Wish. I wish. Yeah, this is Big City Backwoods. We're
Yeah, I was
asking
going to
to be
say,
sponsored
happy
by
Big City,
Boulevard.
Big City Backwoods intro day. My name is The Buttress.
I'm Sarah
Actually-
Blunted. Follow us on social media. I'll post with a. Do you want me to post with the Boulevard?
Boulevard.
How many? 10 on
How
our
many
head?
posts do you
How
need?
many do we need to be posting with? Like 2 on our knees, 1 on our head.
I can balance that
I
shit.
knew you would say
I
it.
just
knew
realized
you would
we could
say it. You
start
said challenge
something.
accepted.
All of a sudden, you make it a game.
Like
We're
2
in
on
for
the
it.
shoulders. Like 2. We got
I've never balanced anything on my shoulders. That's
shoulders,
a good try.
shoulders, knees. And that
Toes.
would be like a workout. Like shoulders, knees,
And we'll dance to the song.
Yeah.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Did we like try to do a harmony, but
But
instead
it
it
was
ended
really
up hella creepy in flats? That was kind
A
of
creepy
cute.
toe.
I liked it a
Was
little
it-
bit.
was it,
I
like,
don't want to
cute?
keep
What
trying
the-
it. It's gonna ruin
no,
it.
No, God, no. That was a moment.
We've literally never even sang at each other before. What if we only always
That
sing
was.
in
I think
flat?
that's why we just blushed so hard.
I did a little.
We got a little nervy.
I don't think I've ever looked you straight in the eyes with the tone in my.
We're having a lot of first times tonight.
I don't remember anything else.
Cute, you know. Cute. That's
I
cute.
will say there was a moment earlier where I said something about you, and you were like, "That is exactly what I am."
Oh,
And all
when
of a sudden, I was
said-
like, "Yeah, duh, I know exactly what you are."
You
What
did.
is that a surprise
You
about?
said, and I quote, I said, you know, it's funny, we were talking about the new iPhone, and it's like always black, but the clock's there. Anyways,
I hate it.
point of it is,
I don't have
I
it, but I
love
don't
it,
like
because I was
hers.
saying, you know what, it's crazy that I'm late all the time, but I'm constantly looking at the clock, so I love that feature, that it's just like, it's always got a time on there, you know? And I said that, and you said, well, yeah, because you think things are going to be...
They don't take as long.
Yeah, you were like, you think that you're not going to take as long on something. And I was like, that's actually exactly what
You're
it
like,
is.
I can do that in 10 minutes.
And I don't.
Not even a little.
No.
No,
It's like,
you don't do
like a
anything
record
in 10
timing.
minutes. You've never done anything in 10 minutes
Yes,
at
I
all.
have.
No.
I have.
Name one thing.
Shower.
No, I don't believe that. I really
Yes.
don't believe that. No.
Okay, listen.
There's no way. I
No,
thought
I
you could have
swear
picked
it.
an easy one like brushing your teeth, but showering, no, don't believe it.
No, showering for sure.
No
like
way.
If it's just like a little body shower.
There's no way. You're
Not
getting out of
washing
there
my
in
hair?
15 minutes. At least.
No.
Yeah.
I've
No,
showered in 8
I don't-
minutes.
There's no fucking way. I'm gonna have.
Now, if you said I have to poop in less than 10 minutes.
I wasn't thinking you were gonna say that. I really
I
thought you were
wouldn't
gonna
have
pick
done it.
something easy, and I was
Brushing
prepared
my
to be
teeth,
like,
I still take long to brush my teeth.
"Good for you."
Long
You do
time.
lots of floss. bugs. I don't have any screens. Oh my god, is it not a bug?
No, it's a bug. It's a horsefly, though.
It's a fly!
It's a fucking horsefly.
A big fly.
Do you know what a horsefly
I
feels
should
like?
close the windows that don't have screens real quick if you don't. I mean, you probably don't mind at all, actually.
No, yeah, go do that.
Those are...
No way. You gotta get that shit out of here. That thing's gonna bite you, bro. Look at it. It's not fucking...
They don't bite. Do they bite?
No.
It's just a fly.
Hi. Hello. Welcome to the Midwest.
It's just a fly. This is...
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's a big fly. It's
No,
just
that's
a
a
fat,
horsefly.
harmless fly. There's no way that's gonna bite me.
I bet you could see
I
that
bet
on
I
screen.
can. I bet I could wait till it gets up and it'd be so slow I'd swat
It's
it out
right
the air.
behind you. It don't even care about you, bro. That thing is a... Yeah, I bet.
Damn.
No, it doesn't care. No, that's a horsefly.
Ew.
That's
I was
First
talking
off-
big game, wasn't I? All right.
I'm chill. That thing landed on me.
No, it did me too. It's gross. You can feel its leggies because it's so tiny
No,
big.
if you... Okay, first off, can we just...
Talk about how
really
every
fast-
time we ever
rewind.
do anything, we're always
You
playing
really don't
footsie.
believe? No, yeah, I wasn't gonna say that, babe. No, I
It's our
want to
comfort
rewind to the
blanket.
fact that you think that horseflies don't bite.
I didn't know that.
You have never been
I mean,
bitten
I
by a
believe
horsefly.
you.
No, I'm saying that like the big flies. Like that was probably a baby. I can't even talk about it. It's still here. I still feel it.
That was a whole adventure. There was only one window open.
I know that was a horsefly because of the way it had the audacity to fucking stay here.
Yeah, I gave it my whole breath, and I'm a hot breather, like breather. Like when
No,
it comes
that
to
thing
like,
did not care. In fact, I blew on it, or I tried to shoot away, and it immediately said, "Pfft."
yeah, I blew on it and it
Anyways,
came right back at me.
No, horseflies bite. If
I've
we
never
had-
been bit by a fly though. I don't know
someone
about that. I mean, I'll believe you weirdly,
please-
but
Here it is.
today,
Can somebody please elaborate? Who's got internet right now? We can look it up right now. Horseflies literally bite.
Look
They
it up.
bite. They bite horses.
the internet's allowed on our podcast. I am not your English teacher. I did today though say I was about to say
Ew.
some sort of truth. Oh,
Horseflies
I don't
bite.
think I heard it from you.
Why horseflies bite? Not they do or don't. Why they do.
Oh,
Not all adult horseflies bite. Only the females have mouth parts. That's even worse. Able to break the skin and feed on blood.
well, that's what all bugs do.
Flies?
Mosquitoes. I mean,
That's-
all bugs
that's
that bite
parasitic.
probably eat you a little. Like
This is because only females need a blood meal. Oh my
Cute.
god, I'm creeped out. We can't even look at
Hey,
this
man.
anymore. Honestly, I'm gonna let you know,
Speaking
but
of-
horseflies do bite, but it's only females, which is like really crazy. Horseflies mainly cause pain, redness, minor swelling in the affected areas. These bite.
that
The
sounds
thing is,
really minor.
no, they actually hurt.
I don't.
Nah, and the thing is, here's the thing: with horseflies, you don't even feel them land on you.
Yes, you do. I felt that shit
Okay,
so
well, that's
fast.
because you saw it.
No,
okay,
that thing had six
no,
legs.
No. I'm telling you right now, we made a poll. How
You're
have you
always
not
love
bitten?
polls.
How have you not been bitten by a horsefly? Like,
One time, I led my friend and both of our dogs into a wasp's nest. I stepped on the wasp nest. They just walked right past me and stung both of our dogs and her a lot, and not me at all. I did the whole thing with my big old boots. They said, "Whew, not her.
have you
She's
ever
scary."
had a bee sting?
Yeah,
Or
no,
a
just
wasp?
wasps. Yeah,
Wasps?
hella wasps. But I was younger.
I've had.
They're
okay,
not
I
afraid
was
of
like,
me
at
now.
least you've had those. Did you
Yellow
know those
jackets.
sting? Okay, yeah, no, yellow jackets are like the worst. I got picked up by a yellow jacket one time at a
Yeah.
soccer practice, at a soccer tournament when I was a kid.
Luckily, it was just one.
I couldn't do it. I literally
They're
couldn't
the
play in that
worst.
tournament.
They're
I
the
like
worst.
kept it over my ear too, and it just.
Oh.
So, yeah, I went to town, man. It was funny too because my aunt had come to
Yikes.
that game to like watch me play. No, there was no calming me down. There was just no way.
That's
My
so-
thumb was like swollen though. That thing had stung
It's serious.
me.
They hit you. It doesn't matter if you're sensitive skin or not. Those will get you.
They're venomous.
And they're just bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, no, over
I had
and
it.
over again.
This dude in Florida, funny enough.
God, I haven't been stung by a wasp in so long.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
just
say,
don't
isn't it
miss
a
that pain.
minute?
I do not.
Honestly,
miss
I
that
feel
pain.
like I can
Bee
handle
stings?
anything.
Easy. Like I actually got stung by a bee like recently, like a couple summers ago, and they were like, it's like a ow. Horseflies hurt more
Yeah,
than a bee
no.
sting. Yes, bitch. I'm not kidding. You have never seen a fly that big. Did you grow up? Did you have a pool growing up or anything, or?
I was raised in Florida. We had scorpions.
Why the fuck do you not know what a horsefly is? And
I
why it
know
bites?
it's a big fly. I've just never. Oh,
Yeah, no, I know. No, we gotta get off the subject. We're like tripping ourselves
Okay,
out right now.
first of all, I want to open my drink, but okay, so backstory.
Oh,
Sarah
no.
says I brought ranch water because you need to close the loop on your history of ranch water because we've talked about it and I need to tell you guys about it. But the funny thing is that we open it and she goes, fuck, it's watermelon. So we're drinking watermelon ranch water.
Yeah.
But then I look down and it says, proud partner of the Chiefs. So we're like, well, naturally we have to not open this until the podcast because even though it's made in San Diego, Cutwater Spirits, it says proud partner of the Chiefs. And you know what, Sarah? There ain't no sort of Chiefs logos or nothing on here other than it being red. And I'm worried that maybe it's not about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, it says it right on the logo. My bad. I was really
Like,
reading
no,
everything.
what?
The golden anniversary.
No, yeah, no. It's talking about, because
Congratulations. Happy Super Bowl.
happy Super Bowl.
We're going to try this watermelon ranch water. But what was
I think it was funny that you were trying to say, like, I just can't believe they just put, like, the Chiefs on this. Like, they didn't just win the fucking Super Bowl last year. It's, like, the biggest thing in America. It's, like, the most American thing.
It tastes like a watermelon water, actually. It's not bad. First little moment was a weird moment, but it's, yeah. It's like a watermelon candy water.
It is. It's, like
It's actually really not that sugary,
No.
though.
It's not. I think we were expecting tequila, and
It's watermelon.
because ranch waters are made
But
with tequila.
It's like, at first it's like, wow, whoa. And then it just evaporates and you don't taste anything.
Yeah, no. It's.
That's
I
my
feel
favorite
like that's
thing
just
about
like
soda water.
and the canned
kinda stuff.
cocktails also just I feel like take that little edge off of like
Yeah.
actually getting poured one. But no, this is good.
Actually,
It's watermelon. It's watermelon
You were doing
made with real tequila.
canned tequila today.
Tequila.
I can't believe we started off so strong with the horsefly. I mean, it was just
I'm
a
still
fly.
shook up
That's
by
what I'm
it.
saying.
No, it's
those are
not.
crazy. Okay, we don't have to keep talking about this, but I'm just saying those are really like popular, and I don't think they're like it's like a thing to be worried about. Is all I'm saying for those folk that don't live in areas where horseflies are populated.
No,
don't
you
come
should
out
worry
here
about
and
them.
be
Do
worried
not listen
about
to
them.
what she has
It's not
to say.
that big of a
Absolutely
deal.
not. Like
They're
I
really
cannot
large
believe
flies.
you even said that. Like
do-
they actually fucking hurt.
Okay,
Ask anybody
so-
that's ever been bitten by one.
Well, no. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
they spook
Find 'em.
horses.
Where, yeah, but they don't like, it's all coming together now. I remember these random facts.
Thank you.
But they bite horses.
No, they bite anything, bro. They bite anything. You will literally
think
have
that
a red mark.
But
I
I'm
remember
saying,
when
like,
one
it's like a
landed on my
mosquito.
forehead.
It's like a mosquito.
We had them around our pool a lot in the summer. I don't
It's
know
like
if
a
they liked it.
mosquito.
It's not a mosquito.
It's
Mosquitoes
worse
you
than a
do
mosquito.
not fucking feel. Have you ever felt a mosquito
No,
bite?
that's what I'm saying. I feel that. You said you wouldn't feel a horsefly.
No, you wouldn't feel a horsefly land on you. You will feel it bite you though. That's when you know it's been on you for 30 seconds at a time.
Oh,
It's
like a
got to like
mosquito.
nest there. No, and then it like has to sit there, and then when it finally decides to bite you, you realize you've probably been like cursed for 60 seconds on your damn face, and nobody's told you had a horsefly on your face.
Well, maybe
until
I've
you
just
get
been. Do
wrecked
you get
by
just
one.
like mosquito bite bumps and stuff? Because maybe
They're like
that's-
little
maybe I have
whelps.
had.
You probably
Jesus,
had.
you just said whelp too, and there we go.
Well,
Oh, you said welt. Okay, Jesus, I thought you said whelp. I was like, oh God, here we go, back into the old days again. But that was
No,
me
it is
originally.
whelp.
Sorry, what?
it's whelp.
With a T?
No, with a P.
No, we've talked about this. For season 1.
No, welt is what I used to say, and that's what I thought was real. No, it is.
Switch that around.
No, it's not.
I promise.
No, it's not. You're
I
lying. Oh my god,
promise.
we're googling everything.
This is what happens.
Okay, first time we had so much to talk about. This was not part of the. Wasn't it? Wait,
Good.
what
Fuck a
is
job.
a whelp?
It's a baby seal pup. If it says that they changed it in the deck, like, you know how, like, a conversate was never a word, and then all of a sudden they were like, people use it enough, let's make it a word. I bet whelp is about to be the same meaning again. Oh, there you go. But the thing
Son of a
here
bitch.
it was because I'm pretty sure I was the one that had that.
I was saying whelp.
No, I remember this now. I remember because I said, oh, I used to think it was whelp. And then you were like, it is. And then. But the thing is about being stupid and then realizing something as an adult is you try really hard to remember what the right word was. And it's always the wrong one every time. Sorry, I was zoning out, but you don't have, it was nothing
No, I
over
was
there.
like
I know.
smelling something. I'm like,
Oh. Neighbors lighting the trash on fire again?
No, I don't know. Oh.
Maybe.
I just thought I was having a stroke.
They mowed their front lawn today. That was an interesting thing for.
Yeah, no, that's
Crackheads
crazy.
to
No,
do.
that's exactly what I'm saying. I just keep feeling like little tiny things on me, and I'm like, bug.
I close the screens.
I
That screen
know.
doesn't like fully close, but
No, that's okay. I'm just like, that's just the creepy crawlies coming into
Yeah, every time.
effect. We started talking about bugs, and now I'm like, what were you saying? I'm sorry. We were talking about. I thought you corrected
welt.
me.
You know,
I thought
I-
it was
no,
you
I-
that corrected me, and I thought it was.
in the moment.
I thought I was saying welt,
No,
and
it's
that was
definitely-
wrong. And I thought whelp was a. Dude, what is? I don't.
Oh Jesus! No, I'm saying
Tit for tat. I don't know.
in general, I was saying, like, you know how I've always said, like, I never am gonna trust people from the Midwest about any rule
No,
or
I
law.
know.
Or,
I feel like I had that whole conversation where you were like, no, it's whelp.
well, I
Most
did.
of the time,
I did.
I'm
We
the
did.
one.
Because I said I used to think it was whelp, and you were like, yeah, it is.
I know we had this
And then
conversation.
it was
I just
right
thought
back
you
in the day.
corrected me to whelp. So this whole time I've been saying whelp to people, and it's
No.
welt.
Well,
Oh Jesus.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I gotta like write this
I've
down.
been
welt.
saying, dude. Okay, so
Get it down.
your fucking husband, this guy, I hate every time he's right, obviously, because I've just bullied him my whole life, and I'm not ready for any time where I have to be like, you're right. But now he works at my company, so when he says something right, I have to be like, you're right.
He's really accurate. It's like really fucking annoying.
No, that's not true.
It's sayings, yeah.
Oh,
He knows
well,
how to
no,
say
this
things.
is simple. Yeah, no, exactly. Because I have been for years, and unfortunately, did that hurt?
No.
In your sunburn?
No, that actually feels really good. It's like cool to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
touch.
yeah, because your skin's so hot. I said to him today, Belarus. I said Belarus. Something about a country Belarus, and he said, it's pronounced Belarus. I said, oh yeah, that makes sense. Good thing I've never said it out loud. And in my head, I said, I've said it to everybody. I said it to
nobody's
so many
correct.
people, and nobody said. I said it to this dude. Oh my god,
If
and
it
you
makes
can,
you feel
better? Whenever you say these things. And then you immediately remember like all the people you've said it to, and the the one that stood at the top of my head was this guy from Belgium, who already has a very like stoic, will never laugh at your jokes,
Maybe he
make
just
you
thought
feel
that's the-
insecure, maybe I'm
Maybe
really
he
hoping he
thought-
thought I was being funny, but it wasn't a funny conversation. Like I was like, oh yeah, very serious work conversation. I said all these countries, and I said Belarus, and I kept like it wasn't like
How do you pronounce it?
Belarus. Oh, Belarus is how it's supposed to say. I've never heard of that country in my life. I've never left the country. My boss today was like, hey, have you ever been to London? I was like, no. And he was like, oh, what about Italy? I was
See,
like,
I didn't even.
no, bro.
I would have never known.
I've never been nowhere. Shut up. Like, Belarus. Where is it? I don't know. I know that
The
something
thing
about my
is,
job about it, but
I
that's
will say with
irrelevant.
Jacob, he does know all the pronunciations, and I'm like, why and
yeah, because he
how?
went to Lee Summit School District.
Because he had a good education.
Yeah,
he wasn't
there's a
47th
fucking good ass
in-
schools out here.
He was in Oklahoma 47th in education. Yeah, no, that's right. Of course. Actually, I haven't even heard of that country, so like, good for both of you. I didn't even know it
I
existed.
only know because we have like an embargo or something. I don't even know what that word means, but
I don't. You're losing me, man.
No, I know.
You're making me feel like
I
I,
know.
never actually got. I
No,
did get
there's
high
a lot
school
of things
diploma.
I do really well. There's a lot of things I do really well.
Me too.
We are really good, and we are bosses at what we do. But I don't know shit about some of these countries out there that I've never been to or
no, I
ever
would
had to
butcher a
learn
word.
about. I don't even.
I passed.
I do know my states really well, I guess, and we're pretty good at the capitals. We're passing.
I passed.
We
the
went
word,
and passed the fucking citizenship test. That was us for sure. No way in
What was
hell.
it? It was like the entrance of like a neighborhood around here. It's always like when I'm coming back from Oklahoma. Long story short, doesn't matter. What matters is the name of this edition, and the whole time it's like it's spelled Winnebago, and I was like
Winnebago.
Winnebago, and the whole time in my head I'm like. Winnebago. Winnebago? Who says Winnebago? What is that? And then I was like, it dawned on me. I was like, it's probably Winnebago. But who knows, actually? What word?
Yeah, it's gotta be Winnebago. That's something I've heard a lot
Winbago.
from around here. I'm sure that's something.
Winbago.
Winbago.
Slap the
Speaking
winbago.
of, you complimented my rings earlier, and I've started to wear rings again because I don't give a fuck about whether or not people can see my name.
Yeah, instead now, it just says, I don't know if you can see it from here, but it just says udders.
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 That's my new thing. I'm only accepting rings in
On
the middle finger and the
pinky.
pinky size.
Honestly, clutch
choice
placements anyways, just because, like, that's cool.
And then I'm only
But,
talking
like,
about
now you're
tits
saying
from now on.
udders.
Every time I go up to anyone.
You're not even spelling it right. That's the best part. You're adding 2 S's at the end of it. Udders.
And a no E.
I know. That's the best part. No vowel. Well, there is a vowel, but.
Udders. That's
Udders.
exactly. Udders. Udders.
Udders.
With a whistle. Oh, man. I've been practicing. Udders. I've been practicing my whistle in my teeth.
You're whistling your teeth? That's good.
Yeah,
you did a good job.
I know. I'm like on my way to being
proud of this.
Yeah.
People for the Midwest. Nobody else would be like.
I honestly killed that first try after
You're
been
gonna, like,
practicing, so I'm really
You know what's
excited.
gonna happen is you're gonna like get this down so much. So,
I'm
like, you're gonna be in meetings
doing
and
it.
you're gonna be like whistling through your. Say it again.
Don't make me.
I don't know.
killing
You
it
did
last
that
time.
so well. Just say the same word again.
I can't. I'm choking. Oh my god, anxiety. Udders. Oh, I can't.
No.
Udders.
Yeah, that was close.
Oh, I can't. Udders. It's hard.
That's better than me.
Udders.
I can't even, like. I have to like whistle like.
I can't whistle regularly is the problem.
See,
That's all I can do. Udders. Udders. I just gotta practice the placement of my tongue. It's hard.
You're never gonna get out of that habit. It's gonna be so funny.
Shara.
Love that.
Shara. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna get really carried away with this. You know what I mean? Shara.
I hope you do. I hope you do pick up this habit.
I want to be prepared to go and talk to your dad in full.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I.
Yeah. Oh,
she said it right. So I went home last weekend. Moral of the story is I was,
in Oklahoma.
My dad had asked. Yeah, I was like seeing my dad. I hadn't seen my family in a few months, so I was like, I gotta go down there. And my dad invited me over. He was like, well, we could figure out a plan. So why don't you come over for like, breakfast one morning? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be over there. And he was like, he's up by like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, he's crazy.
I mean, lately I've been up at 6 play Zelda, so. I get you.
It's not that crazy.
Yeah, not that crazy. You got something to get up and do. You got something to get up and do.
There you go. He doesn't and still gets up that early, but he also goes to bed really, really early, really early. Anyways, he invited me over to or breakfast, and then I was like supposed to my dad was like gonna make me breakfast, and then all of a sudden he was like, I got a couple friends coming over, Don and Skeeter. Don and Skeeter. Let that sink in. But I've known them my whole life too. I've known them my whole life too. And it just happens, man. It's like it's a whole Oklahoma thing. Like it's just you just can't get out of it.
Everybody. I mean, what do you do when you're old other than stay with the people that you know?
No, exactly.
You think you're?
We
we already planned our future names.
And like, were they always this hick? Were they
Bro,
always this
look at us.
Southern?
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
You think anything's gonna change in 20 years?
Absolutely not. Besides,
stuff,
like, we won't care. We'll care less, actually. That's probably, like, where they're at anyways. And
they were probably in their 30s when they met and became best friends and had kids.
Oh, no, at least, like, late 20s and stuff like that, absolutely. I can't remember how long he's been friends with them, honestly, as long as I can, remember. And my parents had me by, like, what, 29?
Yeah, my mom actually had me when she was 30, but she had, my older brother was, like, way earlier.
Yeah, well, yeah. But around the same age, so, and anyways, he was like, actually come over earlier, we're going to cook breakfast for other people. Because he's getting all this concrete laid in his backyard, and friends of friends, everybody knows somebody that does something, and they do concrete and all this other.
That's
honestly,
the best.
It's like clutch as shit.
I miss that.
Love that.
Wish I had it.
So
we need more friends.
Whenever they're early, we're cooking breakfast for actually a lot of people. It was like 8 or 10. I was like, okay, cool. But I don't know what I imagined. I just imagined Don and Skeeter to be like.
What you remembered.
Not gray-haired, like, just what I remembered, like, dark-headed and older, still like older in my head because I'm thinking of like kid me, you know,
Right.
and even like thinking
Yeah.
of them as like 32, like
They're
dude,
probably
you look
tripping
so
looking
much
at you
early.
though. Is the thing?
No, they were, absolutely they were.
You were
I,
like full
I
adult,
walked
full
out there,
adult.
Walked out there.
When's the last time you seen him?
Years, decade, at least a decade.
Yeah, well there you go.
There you go. And I walked out there, no shit, bitch. I didn't even, I like scanned the backyard because there was like a lot of people out there. So it was like also kind of sensory overload. I didn't like know who to look at first.
cooking
And
too
I
many
scanned
eggs and
past both of them because I was still thinking they were going to be like 30s. Stupid of me. My dad's 51 this year. So keep in mind, they're right around the same age. So of course they're gray haired. And like as soon as, and then Don goes, how's Kansas City treating you? And I was like, Don? Who are you? It was crazy. And they just, it was funny. I like had this, you know, I finally, and then there was Skeeter sitting right next to him. I was like, what? How did I not see you guys? So then of course I was like, yeah, oh my God, it's good to see you guys. Mullet, full on.
Yeah.
Gray,
Oh, wow.
mullet,
Wow.
Got the hat. Yeah, no, I'm missing a little tooth right here. You know, characters. Cute.
Yeah, she sent me a Snapchat. That's all I know.
Oh
I didn't
my
see.
gosh.
I didn't really see it because I was in a grocery store, so I was too busy putting it right up to my ear. So I saw some men sitting.
I
on
was
chairs.
trying to like put it in the caption, like just listen.
Yeah.
There's nothing to like look.
Yeah,
at.
yeah,
like,
just
listen.
listen.
To
And
this.
it was literally just like
Boom
oh
power.
show ya. And then like they just really are
No, they were. And the thing is they were like shitting on each other. They were all like giving each other shit.
Shitting
they were
on each
all
other's
just
chest.
giving each other shit. Like this one would pop off, and this one would pop off, and then this one would pop off, and I couldn't even understand. I was sitting right there.
No, yeah.
That's why I
There
had to like get my phone because I was like, wow, they really sound like this. My whole life.
Which is so funny because like we make a joke about big city backwoods.
Yeah.
But like this is the big city of the backwoods,
No, I'm
right
saying-
outside of the city. Bro, the way
Giant.
that they were talking, we don't hear that next door, you know, like well
no.
like
I mean, maybe if you go a little bit like, you know, outside of this
Belton.
realm. Yeah, thank you. All right, that sounds hick in itself. Belton.
anything with the
Belton. That's what I'm saying.
Hunter.
Belton.
Denton. It's in Texas. I just
Yeah, I know.
But I came from Renton to Denton, and
Oh, that's funny.
there's a Benton out here too. I think it
Belton.
was well, there's a Belton, but there was a Benton Road I saw too. I was like, well, gotta live on that one next. That would be funny. But yeah, Belton would be funny if it wasn't just in the middle of fucking nowhere with
It is like nowhere.
Missouri Cowboys, which I'm not sure
Missouri.
about.
Missouri. My dad says that. Illinois.
Missouri, yep.
Missouri.
No, it's wild.
Where's the it's
my mom in Texas says most things with an R in there. Like I mean,
And
that
there's
sounded
no.
bad. I meant like Warsh.
Yeah, no. Trust me. We're in a whole fight with my sister about it. Listen, she said it her whole lives.
Yeah,
the
no, I
record.
remember that. Actually, that was her birthday though. You should have just let her have that one.
I didn't think it would
It was
upset her
the
that much because she
funniest
was
thing
so
I've
proud of it
ever
for so
seen.
long. Like she was really so proud of that.
That
That's
was
why
the
I was
funniest
like,
shit I've ever seen.
I just didn't expect that reaction. It was really crazy. Anyways,
The full sister, you were so instigating to. It was so funny. It was the funniest thing to witness.
Was I?
Oh yeah. I wasn't gonna say it then, obviously, because I was hiding behind a
how
menu.
dare you say it now?
I could say it, whatever I want. It's been so long. That was October.
I don't feel like I was instigating. For the record, I don't. I don't.
You had the this what's that one where where like they say something and you're like, yeah, well, like and like it just I wish I could think of a good example. Like you know
Like
how
she was talking about how like people pronounce things wrong.
you were like oh no, it's yeah, okay, for sure, except for that you did since third grade. Like just like something that was like
She
yeah,
was
no,
so
I agree
proud.
with you,
She
except for
was
the fact
so
that you have
proud.
since third grade, and like it was so bad. But like that's what I'm saying about instigating. Like you guys were like literally like just no one was letting it go, and it was just hilarious because you were like, yeah, okay, sure, except for
You remember what it's like to have
And
a
you're like,
sister?
funny that you think that because da da da. It was like, but well, yeah, I totally agree. Except remember that one time, like it was it was hilarious. Me and all the other dudes hiding behind menus, giggling the whole time, having a grand time.
I just
it was
really
great.
had it in my head that she was like really proud that she used to say it. Like she like
You
couldn't
honestly
get her
had a
way out of
moment
it.
recently too. Not as full fledged, but It was at that one fucking bar, Kansas City local mention Good Vibes, except for that's not what it's called. It's called
I was like, where do we go?
Big Mood. It's called Big Mood.
Dude, how did you remember that? I had to ask my sister
two
where we went.
O's, and I always say Good Vibes, and it's not that, so it's Big Mood. Big Mood. We went there, and I said something about her being a hipster, and it took a minute, and she was like, yep, I am. But it took her a minute to get there, just like every hipster, just like myself. You know, it takes a minute to, like, finally admit that. And then I was like, so you're, like, more, but then she said you were something.
Oh, yeah. No, she tried to say, what did she say? More
trendy or, like, basic.
No, she tried to say I did all the trendy things that people do or something like that. It was, like, really.
I think she probably just said trendy, and then you were like, I don't do everything. And then she was like, well, I mean.
No, it was very backhanded. It was off.
No, yeah, no. It was, well.
It wasn't just trendy.
I don't remember. I don't remember. But it was another sister moment I witnessed. I was like.
She tried to say it was, like, a polished look, and I would agree with that. I would agree with, like, a polished look, but she had said something else that was a little derogatory. I was, like, looking at her all.
Luckily, it was just for me, though. I got to witness that. Just me. So it wasn't no damage done.
Yeah, you know, triggers from back in
Other
the day.
than the sisterly bonds. Yeah, even your sisters. What else are you going to fight about? Something stupid.
Yeah, no, we absolutely will. If there's something we'll fight about, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous and stupid and not going to matter. But in our head, it matters.
It is just funny how it's funny how it is just funny how both of your demeanors just get very, I'm with my sister and we're talking about something that I don't, like, you guys are totally chill, but at the same time you're like,
no,
like a sister energy.
We're
Like, yeah,
so we're not chill until somebody says the wrong thing.
It's just funny.
But the thing is,
wild.
I don't because we've gone through so much shit that it's like we're almost to a point where it's like some things like we don't even mean that way, but it's like we have been so mean that
you know
it's
what's
like
gonna hit too.
You don't know how that person's taking it. Like we're trying to grow. We're in a growth process right now. We're not trying to fight. We used to fight out in the middle of the street, so we have grown since then. We don't physically fight each other anymore.
Yeah,
Trust me, that was like a real
that.
big. And that was only like a shallow few years ago. So making leaps right now. Okay, we just.
No, I think y'all kill it. Your arguments are contained. Absolutely, they're hilarious to me. But that's just
contained
because they're not that.
They're
big
contained,
of a deal,
but like we're
funny.
both just so like we're volatile. Like we're so volatile on the inside that we're like boiling. We're like, yeah, no, it's chill.
You guys are really scary. Honestly, if either of you got mad at me for real, I would be.
I did get mad at you for real, Will. For
like,
real.
When's the last time?
That was your birthday.
I know, that was so long ago. Look at that. Look at me. I'm so good.
That's like the only time I was ever mad at you.
I'm a good girl. And I gave you the opportunity to. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
We'll never agree on this.
I did. I said so many signals. I sent so many signals. Guess what you were doing? Now looking at me. Or I guess you were looking right at me, but I know how you Leos do. They just like look at you, but they're not really looking at you.
No, that's not true.
No, they do. They look at you like this. Look at me. They go.
No, you didn't though. But you didn't signal.
This is what you looked like at me, and then I said a bunch of things at you, and then you were doing this.
It was in a loud bar.
So obviously,
it was in a loud bar, and then
I wasn't using my voice. I didn't want her to hear you. She was, you know what I mean? What do you mean?
No, yeah, no, it was a slide. It was like I had to stay there.
No, 3 separate times, different ways. Even in the middle, I was like.
No, it wasn't even like that at all. No,
I can't remember because it's been a long time.
Yeah,
but I do remember I had a lot of points back in the day. But guess who stopped caring?
You were
what
feeling great at that point. You probably thought you were signaling, and what really happened was you walked by me and you said, "I'm gonna."
And I immediately, as soon as I went outside, I even told your man. I said she's gonna hate me, but I gave her ample opportunity. Everyone else saw it, but you. Everyone else. Guess what? You were the only person left. Funny enough.
With the person.
Everyone else came. Everyone else came. Everyone else saw the hint. And I looked at you 3 times.
Nah, we'll never agree on this.
That's
honestly.
what I'm saying. That is our biggest fight.
We just won't. And it's honestly
funny to me because the whole night I was laughing because guess what? It was my birthday. She couldn't be mad at me. So I've never actually got. I know it's so funny. She was so mad too. She was so mad.
The evil in the back of my
head. But
I
knew I was safe. That was the only time I was like, wow, I have the energy of Sarah being so mad at me. but she's still gonna play so nice because it's my 30th fucking
It's funny
birthday
because it like
at
still gets me
midnight
riled up
that
to
night.
this moment. Like,
I know it's funny, and you still can't get mad because it's my 30th party, and she cares about the 30th
I still think
so
about
much.
choking
But
you
guess
out,
what?
but I don't.
I'm ready for me to get shit on your 30th birthday.
We'll see if you make it out to Mexico.
That wouldn't even be the punishment. Your punishment that you would choose would be I'm bringing her and I'm going to do something fucked up once.
Oh no, it's happening.
And she
Just
can't get
expect
mad
it.
at me. No, I know.
Just
I'm
expect it
prepared.
at this
And
point.
I'm prepared to come with lots of money and lots of gifts to make up for so you don't hurt me or my feelings.
Bro, you're gonna cry. I would only have to be like slightly like.
And I'll cry. That's what I'm saying. It'll hurt my feelings. You don't have to be that mean, okay? Like, because your
No, I'm
tolerance
not going
is like...
to. Listen, the thing is, my hurtness is me being hurt is me being mad. I can't be crying in front of people. That's just like not me. But I'm angry.
She was so scary. But I knew I was safe. But anyway, so, just let me know what you want for your birthday so I can times 5 and you won't hurt me. That's the plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is the plan.
No, I'm going to times it by 5. You're just going to tell me what you want.
Yeah, no, right. Right, no, yeah, of course. It'll be fine. It'll be a good time. Honestly, I've grown since then. I've really healed as a person.
It was a long time ago. I'm only 31.
The only thing is you're 32 this year, though.
That's true.
Oh my God, you're only 32 this year? Jesus, it feels like a lifetime ago.
No,
I feel like we really have lived some life since then. Jesus. I was trying to tell people that yesterday. I was 27. I'll be 29 this year. I was like,
this year you're 29?
They were like,
Thank
yeah,
God.
I'm 27.
What if I went hard on this year thinking it was her 30th? How many
No,
times have I
I
done
would have
that?
given you a heads up. By the way, the heads up is it's
Because I really keep doing that though. I really keep being like, are you turning 30 this year? I'm freaking out. Are you turning 30
I didn't even
this
know
year?
I'm turning 29 this year.
Are you sure you're turning 29 this year?
Yeah, no, I'm turning 29.
You
'Cause
promise.
I tried to say, no, yeah. I thought I was turning 28. I fooled myself. People were like, I'm 27. We're all the same age. I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year. And I was like, that's a lie. I just lied to myself. I don't hardly know my own age is like the worst part.
You're going to be 29. Okay.
That also, yeah.
2023, 29.
Yeah, well, think about it.
What if I
math-wise.
fucked up though? What if I gave you
30,
a cake that said 29
94?
on your 30th birthday?
That'd be crazy. Honestly, I wouldn't even be that upset. If you said 29, I didn't reach another decade. If you just like put 29 on a cake,
Dude,
I wouldn't care about that.
I would
be like stoked. I'd be like, hell yeah, this bitch forgot. No, that'd be great. I'd make everybody believe it. Everybody.
And then you could just have you could just have a 30. Yeah.
Stupid bitches.
Yo, I really went to a birthday party for Michael where his dad put like 4 years on the candles, more than he was.
4?
Like he was like turning 29 and they put like 33 or 32 or something like that. 34. It was something ridiculous. And he hadn't even turned 30 yet. Like he hadn't even turned 30 yet. It was hilarious. We were all dying. His mom obviously was like crying, like, I'm so mad at you, husband, for like fucking up this birthday cake. But everyone else thought it was, I mean, obviously, like, everybody else that in my friend group in Seattle, like, we were dying laughing.
That's
it was
hilarious.
the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Speaking of, I also just did that. I also did just do that. I just tried to. I told myself my dad's 51. No, he's 61 this year.
That's what I was thinking this whole time. I said, damn, your parents had that kid way younger. I was like, damn, my dad's like 60 something.
No,
like,
he's 61.
Yeah.
I'm in my head. This is like a whole thing. God, I'm so fucked up in the head. I just like keep thinking he's like in his 50s. I'm like, there's no way you're 60 already. That just
No, I don't believe that either, though.
I just wish I would have done a big thing for his 60th. That makes me sad.
Me too.
You know?
I wasn't.
But he was like crippled at that point, is what I now remember. He had just hurt his.
He could still drink on his.
I know. I should have just made a bigger deal out of it. I'm like, really upset
I feel bad I
that.
didn't make a bigger deal about my dad's birthday 60th.
60th,
But I mean, I didn't
that's
know
like
he
a
was
big
60th until he was like, I just turned 60. I'm like,
Because
what
that's
the
our
fuck?
dads, man.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
When he told me 61, I was like,
I have no idea how old my dad is, even to this day. He turned 60, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And I don't know how long ago that was.
I remember my mom. She's not there yet, so I'll just do like a redo of like 60 or something, like when he gets out of his
You're all
surgery.
about those. I'll just do a redo marriage party. I'll just do a redo birthday party.
Yeah, a redo.
Yeah, a little redo.
You can always make up for lost times.
Yeah,
Fuck what
honestly.
they say.
Yeah, celebrate every day. Ow.
That's what I'm saying. We made our own New Year's resolution on the first day of spring, so.
That's actually totally valid.
But all the other ones aren't
First
valid.
day of spring. No, I mean, everyone, New Year's or whatever.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Resolutions are resolutions. You
What
can have
really?
them always.
Yeah, no, exactly. Birthdays are. Really
Long story
spectacular,
short, the whole reason we brought these up was just that when I went to LA and I asked for ranch water and they were like, oh, I don't understand, or we don't have that in the can, like I don't know what you mean, and I was like, okay, well, literally just tequila, soda, lime, blah blah blah. I said that.
Yeah,
Coming
we
back
talked
to
about
Kansas
this.
City,
Right.
started going to bars and
And she
asking
said,
for tequila with soda
with
and
lime.
like a lime, and they're like, oh, like a ranch water.
They're probably like, bitch.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. I can say ranch water out here. So now we found out that it's a Midwest to Southern phrase. If
Yeah,
you
it
want
must be.
tequila, water, and lime.
People don't even know
or
what a
ranch
ranch
water.
is out there.
But if they do
honestly,
have
so it
cans
makes
and you
sense that
see
they don't
ranch
know.
water, like I'd be like, can you make me one?
No, absolutely. But I feel like that's with like any cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we're not just gonna be like popping bottles.
Yeah, if I go to
Like a
somewhere and I say, hey,
G6.
can I have a... If I go somewhere and I say, can I have a Jack and Coke, and they give me a canned Jack and Coke.
No, people would
be
be
offensive,
livid. No,
right.
absolutely. These are
Exactly.
just convenient, you know.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm not dogging you for bringing me watermelon ranch water.
No, I knew you weren't, but I did bring. No, but
I am kind
But
of.
you are actually no, like you are. No, I heard it at that point. The watermelon. Here it was. Fuck,
It
man.
does
How did I
taste
miss
like
that though? Like,
a
how did I
summer-
I looked at that package for so long.
No,
I
I
was
wouldn't
like-
have seen that. I saw ranch water in all caps.
I
And I'd be
opened
like, hell
it.
yeah.
I had to like see the can to say that it also said that on the fucking package too. Embarrassing.
Let me talk about my show and tell.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because it's relevant, and it's also a local mention. Here we go, local mention section. Oh, we should have tried to make it
Wow.
flat together. Okay, so I did a lot of things this weekend. First of all, before I jump into the show and tell, I will say that I went shopping with the intention to try to spend money for myself because I needed to celebrate a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Of
And
course.
I embodied you the whole time, and that's all I wanted to tell you really was just that I was like, how would Sarah do this? And I
think you did a spectacular job on what I was
I
doing.
thought I sent her pictures the whole time. I said I was wanting this. I wanted this validation. My whole leg's asleep, but I still want your validation. What did you think of my purchases?
I thought they were great. First off, if we're talking about a big purchase, you went for like a expensive shoe. That's immediately where you go.
Yeah, I felt
I
good about
don't-
that one.
Because that's in my head what I would do. Because I would be like, I can't just ludicrously. That's not a word.
Wait,
It's not. No, there's
I
just
know it's
no
not
way.
ludicrous, but there is a word that's similar to that.
Ludicrous. I mean, it would be a ludicrous purchase to like purchase like
Oh,
a
that
shoe
is the
that
word.
is a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't validate that on a daily. But like when you got
Yeah.
money, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you could just like go get a shoe that like you really, really wanted
Yeah.
and like it's not on sale, like that's just what you want. That's a purchase.
Yes.
And then you also
They were just sandals. They were Doc Marten sandals. So they were.
I was also really proud.
Is it going to be what I want it to be?
You got perfume,
Yes! I got perfume!
bro. I'm shocked.
It's my
And you
first
got
time.
Gucci. It's funny
I
because
did,
I
I
wear
got
Gucci. We
Gucci.
wear the different
It was the
Guccis.
rolly ball, though, so it was cheap. I just wanted to see if I liked it. I mean, it was cheap. It was $40, but I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, that's
compared to
really
the bottle.
expensive for- Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I was
know.
gonna say, it's still really expensive.
I looked at the
perfume.
bottle. No, I don't even look at that price, but I was like, oh, I imagine Gucci's probably really expensive. I said, oh, $40
That's
for a
it's
perfume.
decent
But
price.
I wanted the rolly ones because I've sprayed. You know what
Yeah.
happened to me? I told you here's how it happened was because I didn't explain the reason in my head that was going on. But I did accidentally spray my forehead, but it was only because like it was a horrible day to be like walking around a mall in a shopping center and like just smelling your forehead is so atrocciously like I mean it's not
Yeah, I
atrocious,
know,
it
that's
smells
like-
good, but it's like
that's
it
like
was like
right
can
there.
people
It was, like,
smell me like I'm
nauseating, I'm
smelling me
sure.
right now? It's like but I was looking at all the
I wonder if
things.
people just like
Yeah, wow, oh god,
So,
it's
wow,
yeah,
it's
it's like
so sad.
right on her fucking face. But I mean I'm hopefully very tall, right? So no one can
Yeah,
smell
no,
me out
right. It's
there.
like wafting right above their heads or
yeah,
something. Who knows?
yeah, perfume rises.
The intent, I guess.
So I was like looking at all the bottles, and then all of a sudden the Sephora person was like coming over like, hey, do you need anything? And I was like, I'm like good. I'm totally. But then I was like, oh my god, are these not sample?
Where did you get that from? Is like
I don't know. I
crazy to
just
me,
freaked
like-
out. I just choked. I was just like, oh god. I was like, no,
I
I'm
feel
totally
like I
fine.
do
I'm
too.
good. I'm doing great. Like no worries. I'm just stupid and I don't know. I'm doing great. And she's like, okay, cool, whatever. Like bye. So she leaves, and then I'm like, yeah, I gotta look normal. Look average. Pretend you're not gonna spray this to know what it smells like, just in case it's not a sample. So I was gonna like sneak spray it, but instead I just was like looking right at it. Because I was like,
And it
oh,
just
I'm
went
just looking at it. Sneaky, sneaky. And I just sprayed my forehead. And immediately I was like, oh, that was fucking stupid. Like, what was I expecting that to be? But anyway, I was like, oh, it smells great. And so I bought the Rolly Ball.
I hope the word.
But then I walked around the whole time and I was like, man, wow, this does smell though. Am I okay with this? But I was like, oh, fuck with it. Fuck with it. Fuck with
Good.
it.
You also sprayed it like directly
On my
in
face.
a nostril-y
Yeah.
area of your face.
Honestly,
like,
I felt it hit my forehead though. So at least it wasn't in my actual face. Because I felt the feel. Like, it was close enough because I was looking at the bottle.
Man, it's close
for
enough
it to
even on
be-
like my neck. I'm like smelling it for a good like.
Yeah, that's why I
40
like the
minutes
Rolly
after
Ball
I-
because I can't handle sprays. I've learned with my deodorant. Sometimes I'll spray it like directly onto my shirt or directly onto like my boob.
It's too much
Just
for
don't.
you.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to spray it on your armpit.
Oh yeah, no, I understandably, yeah, no, I didn't know like if it was like too strong of a smell or like
no,
what
I
it was
just
for you.
aim
You're just
bad.
like not, yeah, okay, so you just like
With
don't know how to
aerosols.
use, like
Yeah,
a aerosol,
right.
right?
That's common.
Mhm.
I wasn't raised with hairspray.
I
Like-
will. Okay, to kind of go into what you were saying, I do understand how you may have gotten nervous.
Yeah, you were talking. Yeah, you were talking about my shopping experience. But what do you mean
No, I
nervous?
was gonna
Oh, about
say-
Sephora?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I was
man.
gonna say,
They're like,
I'm
are you
the
stealing?
only
Are you stealing?
validation-
Are you stealing?
Exactly.
Are you stealing? Well, you are. You were.
No, I
Sorry,
was.
excuse you.
I'm not now. I'm
Me?
not now.
Sorry.
I've grown past that. I told you, healed. You know, I'm a
You've
more
healed a
mature
lot,
person.
yeah.
You know, about to turn 30 next year. I'm gonna like trip you up now. I'm turning 30 this year. But
Just to
no,
get 2:30
the
parties.
thing is, makeup was not censored back in the day, and I'm gonna tell you right now why you might be
Censored?
a little validated. A little validated
'Cause
as
how
to
many
why
monies
you
did you
spray
steal?
perfume in your damn face like that is because they do make you feel like really uncomfortable. Like even me, who's very comfortable with makeup, who's very. That's the thing. I don't want to be bothered all the time. I don't want to be bothered, and they just for some reason make
God,
it feel like
yeah,
if you're
trope.
on your own, you're stealing. But I will say, the caveat to that is I was stealing.
I see.
And that's the thing. Like makeup didn't have any sensors on him.
I don't know what that means. Oh, the little like
the
beep,
little
beep, beep.
magnets that like
Bro.
would go off. Nothing had it, dude.
Yeah.
Not even fucking perfumes had it back in the day. I'm not kidding.
Oh,
they
I
didn't have
Didn't
shit.
know they did now. The rollerballs don't. Man, I was
Did you steal
in.
that?
No, I bought it. I
Oh.
bought it. I promise. I
Why
haven't
do you
stolen
know that?
anything. Because it was just on a box, and I opened up the box, and I opened the thing, and I put it back in the box, and that's when
Oh.
I was opening all the boxes because I didn't know if it was a spray or a rolly, and I couldn't read. It keeps saying eau de toilette. Doesn't that just mean water of toilet? I don't know. When I do crossword puzzles and it says France water, like French water in France, or I don't know. It's EAU is or EU.
Yeah,
It's water. I think that
toilet.
means water,
Yeah,
and then de toilet. I'd imagine
like
means of the
toiletries,
toilet.
though. Like not toilet, but like a toiletries.
So toiletry water.
Yeah, that makes
Spray
sense.
it on me. It smells.
Your
enlightening.
toiletries, you know, your
Yeah, yeah.
perfumes, your skincare.
Your water, toilet water.
They're probably like really
Toilet
fancy with
water.
that shit, you know? It's
Yeah.
like your toiletries.
Water
like
of the
toiletries.
toilet.
Yeah.
No, every time I'm looking at it
When you
like,
say it
what?
that.
What? It looks water of toilet. That's how my Spanish speaking brain works with the crossword puzzle and understanding
it
what
French?
EAU means. Well, yeah, but Latin base, I don't know. Day of
Right.
from, I guess if that's like Del, I don't know. I don't remember.
We're
Long
not
time.
fluent.
Regardless, when I look at a box and it says ew the toilets, I'm like, does it spray
Yeah,
or does
no,
it
no,
roll
yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
but
As we're saying, whelp and welt.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
Actually, kind of warm now.
My hands?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm
Hands are a
usually
little
very warm. That's why I was surprised to see that you said that they felt
Mhm.
good on your sunburn because I'm a hot-handed lady.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm glad you're proud of me for my shopping. I did the perfume. I got a couple clothing articles.
You did?
The shoes I would have done without trying to impress you.
You think so?
Yeah.
You also got sunglasses too. That's
That
kinda
was
crazy.
slightly for impressing you too. But I also do want sunglasses. Coming from Seattle, you buy sunglasses for the 1 week of the sun, and then you lose them by the time the rain hits again.
And here's the thing.
The next year you gotta buy new ones again. So
I
you just quit.
had like I say like a luxury brand, but like Ray-Bans and you know, Alexander McQueen's and stuff like that, like sunglasses.
What?
And, like, Alexander
Sorry.
McQueen's.
I just heard Lightning McQueen in my head. Go ahead.
Lightning McQueen sunglasses. They no, Alexander McQueen. I had all these like luxury brands, and like for some reason I have like continuously lost my sunglasses in a lake, forgot them somewhere.
Yeah, that's...
So I stopped buying sunglasses for that reason, because like personally
I
I'm
got a
like
deal.
a you in that
Outlet.
situation. I couldn't.
Yeah, no, couldn't.
I
started having to carry a bigger bag so I can hold a case. All of a sudden. Okay,
really
so
cute.
there. Side note, I went shopping. That was the the
show and tell. The
Sunday
show-
that is my show and tell, which is it's a local mention really again. Because I was just out and about. I was trying to out and about. So I did a couple things. Blah blah blah
It was
blah
funny.
blah
You
blah.
were so chipper when you were texting me that day too. I just knew. I was like, she is out doing fun stuff right now. I already know her dopamine's going off, and I'm pissed off at work right now because
really
you were like
I bought things. and
those were like the vibes I was getting
I was
from
going
the text.
to-
No,
yeah,
you were vibey. You
I
were vibing.
I was really hyped, and I
For good
everything was
reason.
going my way too. Like every decision I was making, everyone I was around was agreeing
Everybody
with
loves
it. Like
that.
it was just one of those times, you know. and
Yeah,
you're
no,
like,
for some
everything's
reason,
going your
everything's
fucking-
like the
What is that
universe.
song? Oh my god, I'm like hearing a Disney Channel like movie song in my head. Oh my god, it's like
Disney
something about everything is going my way. It doesn't sound like that, but
Nobody's
Jesus, I'm
perfect.
feeling like it's like a Lindsay Lohan maybe movie. It's
Freaky
the
Friday?
beginning. Yeah, what's the beginning like? Is like something about everything is going great. Everything is going my
Everybody makes mistakes.
No, yeah, I
Everybody
know. It
has those
sounded
days.
like I was singing that Miley song. But shut up. Okay, shut up. We talked
First off,
about
it's
Miley.
Hannah
Shut up.
Montana. Don't.
Fuck. It's gonna hit me later, and I'm gonna be pissed about this because it's something about the sun shining every day.
Allie and AJ. I don't know.
Yeah, Hillary Duff, maybe even like a Cadet Kelly almost.
Not Colby Calais or Colette or who was that big in that time?
No, I'm talking about a movie where the intro
No, I
is
know, but not Ellie Goulding. Who made that song?
Legally
Not-
Blonde. It's Legally Blonde. It's Legally Blonde at the beginning of It's the beginning of Legally Blonde when she's running on. She thinks she's gonna get proposed to. What's that song?
I
It
don't
doesn't matter,
know.
but that's what I'm talking about right now.
I'm thinking of
That's how I
Pocket
was
Full of
feeling.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know
wrong.
why.
You're thinking about Easy A. Because I got a pocket. I got a pocket. I got a pocket. I got a pocket. Gotta go.
Who sung that?
No, sorry, not Emma Stone. She
What? Who was
I got
that?
a pocket. Got a pocket.
Like before Ellie Goulding, it was like Ellie Goulding, Natalie, Natasha, Bedingfield.
Good job. Wow.
I don't know how
Hold
I
on.
got there.
So-
Anyways,
I had a great day. I was having a great time. The beginning of Legally Blonde, and because I really wanted to do local vendor art shit. People having stuff to buy locally.
people.
And it was a fundraiser. So I went. And it was at a brewery. Just bam, 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 bam. All my favorite things, all in one place. I honestly went because it was supposed to have my favorite coffee shop, but I didn't see them there. So the cafe. I didn't see them. But so I
You see
went
they
there,
just got broken up?
grabbed a beer. Yeah, they were having a hard time,
They
unfortunately.
were having hard times. They were.
So go support cafe. I don't know if I'm saying that all the way right, but I
think
fuck
that's
with
right.
them. Yeah,
Somebody
so
else
it's like
said it
it's
that
like
way,
a play on words.
now I
So
feel-
yeah. So went there, grabbed a beer, Went, checked all the stores out, got some local stuff, got you a hair clip, got me a hair clip, got some local art and things. And then it was also just a fundraiser for, I can't remember the whole, there's like 5 letters, so that's a tricky one. But it was to counter sexual assault, and there was a lot of other local businesses that were there to like raise money for it too. So I went.
Like a raffle.
Yeah, raffles. I put some money into raffles. I put some money into the alcohol that they were selling for the event as well. Also bought the beer from the place, which was fun. So Big Rip is the brewery that I was at, which you haven't been to or tasted anything yet. Actually, I have one of their beers in the fridge downstairs. You can have it, actually. You can actually have the whole thing, because I honestly wasn't as big of a fan of this one. But it has milk in it, and you love that shit, so. I know, but you can't taste the milk, so you won't know. But you're not going to get a tummy ache like I do.
I just don't like a milk stout. Is it?
It's not a stout. It's an IPA. No, it's not. I might have made that up. But it is an IPA. Okay, so exactly. It sounds weird. The flavors are actually not bad. But then they also have like regular beer too. So I was just drinking the regular IPA vibes that they had the whole time.
No, I'm having a position. My leg was falling asleep.
A day. We'll have a blur feature.
Yeah, no. I don't think you can see anything anyways for the record.
Scream. But anyway, they yeah, so it was like, but this is such a fucking series of events. It was First Fridays, which is another Kansas City local thing that happens. We were all there, blah, blah, blah. At that, I saw a beer tasting for Big Rip Brewery beer. So I was already aware of this brewery. Finally got an opportunity to go there because they were holding this fundraiser. So it was like a whole like, yeah, finally made it there, which is why I was so hype about it. Mm-hmm. So had some regular beers, got all that shit. My show and tell is that I fucking won the raffle twice.
Yeah, no, that's pretty
twice.
Wild.
And the best part is, honestly, y'all could steal this right now, and no one would know.
Because it's literally a Word document that says $50 to so.
Good job. You got $50 to this place.
Does it really say good job?
No, it says I'm going.
It's like
I won the raffle two times. I put $20 in and I got $100 back, 50 and 50 at 2 different bars. So I don't know what you're doing this weekend if you have any free time, but
I got Saturday evenings.
I'm ready to.
You can't really see them, but look how that one's at least like well done. Okay, yeah, but look at this one.
That's great, but the thing is,
a Word document.
No one can copy this because guess what? Everyone saw me get that, and the owners were there, or not the owners. There was bartenders there that worked there.
I'm gonna laugh so hard when you bring this in. They're gonna be like,
someone already did that.
I'm gonna be like, what is this?
No, I know.
Watch them crumble it up in your face.
No,
I would die laughing.
You don't understand. I won a raffle.
You don't understand. I won a raffle. And they're like, that's a Word document, bitch. Get out of my face and get out of my bar.
It has such a fast expiration too. This will honestly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh my God, this expires before this episode even comes out. That's how fast this was.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, this one doesn't. We'll have a little bit of time on this one, but this one's like on shiny paper. That's. Oh, does this say 5/8?
04. 2004. This expired. Why?
Expiration 5804. 6804.
2004.
Damn, did I get fucked? I'm gonna go in there and they're gonna really laugh in my face. I'll be like, I'm sorry. I mean,
she
me coming in with it. If I come in and I literally come in with the gift certificate from 2004, though, don't you think that you would like give it to me and be like, wow, what a cherished
At least you kept
antique.
it. But like they really wrote 2004.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
5/8. They wrote 5/8 on here.
Which is also in the past.
I just like don't. No, I'm saying like
maybe that's 6/8. That's a 6. That's a 6. It's connected.
Barely.
No, it's connected. That's 100% connected. It
doesn't look like a real.
Anyway,
6.
that's my show and tell. I'm going to bars this weekend. Is now my forced plan because they expire in a week.
Well, one expired like 20 years ago, but
yeah, no, that's 100%. That was crazy. They did that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Maybe they were trying to give me an extra year.
No, man, absolutely, their mind was not in the right place when they wrote that. They were trying to give you 2004. They were trying to say 2004, and they wrote 04. Honest mistake, you know, 2000s, 2020s, the same. Couple decades off.
Let me see your show and tell, because you don't think yours is that tight either. So
it's not that tight. It's not that tight because like I've just like I went. It's bad to say it this way, but I like went on a dry spell of not buying things for so long, and I was like, what are my show and tells? Yeah. And then it's like everything since then. I'm just buy. I've just been buying. I just don't antiques, a lot of just random things here and there that I just start kicking back up again. Whoever knows. Anyways, so I got this whenever we were actually antiquing the last time that we talked on the
Taxidermy?
podcast.
Yeah.
And you saw that taxidermy. This was actually like one of those things, but.
Oh.
And it's not. I think it's kind of lame because we've already been like talking about it for a while, so it's like not a big deal. But hold up. So
You're a magician.
did you see that?
Yeah.
You like
I was watching closely because I was just trying to see how you're gonna do it.
Get that out of here. Sorry if that was loud. I got this like 1970s, like very 70s, very mid-century, charcuterie board. It's got a glass top for like the cheese or your meats, you know. It's got a cute little flower design too, which is like yellow. It doesn't come out. I know. Doesn't it look like it does, or like a leaf spins or something? I don't know. And it's like these cute yellow and green flowers, and it has this effing knife attached to it, which is really cute. I just think adorbs. I was dying. I just love the inlay. Like they here's the thing. The thing with old things is that they just made them so niche, so like a one of a kind kind of, and maybe people will say that about our generations or something, because I know that a lot of cool things happen now or like get made and like they're very
Modern.
unique, or yeah, some things are modern and like you know, whatever, if that's like your style, like cool.
Whatever modern is now is gonna
I
be
don't even
antique in the
know.
future.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like this is like so crazy. Like they put an inlay for like quackers. Crackers are just sit. Like a charcuterie board now is just like a board, you know? Like this is like a whole display. Like if I want to like
Really flex.
flex,
Yeah.
bitch, I'll flex on you.
That's why I got that bong to match all my wine glasses.
I'm saying it's
To
all
really
about the
just, like,
aesthetics,
yeah.
my guy. I also just we were talking about when you inspired me with your I don't
Just
know,
do
you're
it.
saying you just do it.
Yeah.
Nike. She was quoting Nike
I
to me.
was quoting Shia LaBeouf.
Right.
Excuse
no, yeah,
me.
Of course. Right. I was really like I was in this. I bought all this paint and everything, and this was, you know, we already talked about all this, but I like went and like have a whole aesthetic of my like living room now, and I go like stock my whole wine little thing.
Yeah, that
I had
shit
to like
was
stock
cute.
it all.
I did just see your house, and it was so cute.
so
I
cute, though.
was
It's a vibe,
honestly
though, in
a
there,
little
huh?
surprised. I don't know why I was surprised, but I didn't realize that all you were waiting for was paint, because I was like, oh, she just hates decorating her walls.
No, I love decorating my walls.
Yeah, I
In
just
fact,
wasn't
that's like
prepared.
a big deal
I just
for
didn't
me.
even know
I
you
just, like,
at that point.
I didn't.
Because in the last,
it was like
in your last duplex, it was just kind of like, here's a big picture.
yeah, but that was also I got.
Your first.
Well, and
Thing
I
with
had
him.
pictures and stuff like that, but like I'm hesitant to put things in walls also
That you're
from
renting.
for
Yeah,
so
that's
long
true, that's
because
true,
it's
that's
like I
true.
already know I'm gonna have to fill those holes.
Mm-hmm.
So like I used to be like really decorative, and then I realized it was a pain in the ass at the end of it. You know, I used to
Yeah.
even like repaint my apartment sometimes, and I have to like paint it back to the original color. It was like stupid. Yeah, really dumb.
Yeah, people are random people are texting me trying to buy my house right now.
Yeah, no, we've been getting
Are you
things
getting
in
that
the
too?
mail. They're like, sell your house back.
No, I'm getting full text like, hey, are you interested in blah, 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 blah. Like, not even like we're from this company, just like a random phone number that isn't associated with anything.
that's
I'm
really
like, dude, that's what.
interesting.
But I mean, if you.
We just keep getting, we're getting like things in the mail about it. Like,
But they're also like doing all this road work and stuff too. I think this whole shit's just like going wild. My neighbor,
yeah, no, you
my
guys
old
are
lady
like
neighbor
ramping
was
it
like,
up.
my old lady neighbor was like, I think I'm gonna hold tight. I was about to sell, but I think I'm gonna hold tight a little bit longer. Looks like everything's about to go
Aw.
crazy around here.
That's really cute. What's she
Like,
gonna
don't leave
sell?
me.
Yeah, no.
Don't leave me.
Stay.
She gives me
That's what it's
plates
like
on
to have
4th
like
of
good
July and
neighbors.
stuff.
You gotta
Yeah, I'm
like
saying.
hold them tight, not be like.
She keeps
too
trying
close.
to threaten me to not leave. I'm like, bro, you better not leave me.
You better not leave.
She makes me plates on the 4th
Y'all
of
should
July.
just like text each other
straight
as
up.
soon as you guys both put your houses on the market.
Yeah,
just
like,
do it at
oh,
the
you're
same
doing it, I'll
exact
do it.
time.
Yeah, you do it, I'll do it. I'll do it, you do it. 100%. I
That's
like
the
this
move.
place though.
No,
We
I know
wanna
it's our
go yet.
first home. Like it's
I
our
know.
first house.
Would like
But
some more cabinet space though. You were right earlier about that.
Man,
But-
it's like you just can't get enough. There's like not a. I don't feel like there's a house for me. You know. Sorry, I'm reading.
No, I don't even know what was on there. To be honest, I told her a couple things I wanted to say, and you told me.
We were
things.
talking. Yeah, you talked about like Big Rib Brewery. We were talking about like, you know, we always like hit a little bar section because we do. We like
Yeah,
our
I
little
wanted to
nightlife
have
areas.
the local mentions.
Since I went back to Oklahoma, like a small snippet. You know, I didn't do
Did
a
you
whole
go and
lot.
get your fucking guts that you eat?
chicken livers?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't even have
There you
any
go.
Roy's.
Well,
What's
must
funny
not be
is my
that
mom
exciting.
moved literally right down the street from me.
Wow, and you didn't even go
Right down the
anywhere.
street.
Must
She
not
was
be that
telling me
great.
all of a sudden, she was like, I don't know, she was like, I think the lard that they use in Roy's
it's
chicken is
different.
upsetting my stomach. It's different. It's because she worked at this chicken place. It was like her first job ever. It was funny. It was like it's still family owned. It still is. But anyways.
You want a regular beer?
Yeah, I want a regular beer. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The
Keep going,
watermelon
I'm
killed
listening.
us. So, anyways, no, we didn't have that. We almost had the Fish Shack though, which is also like equally as good. It's like a fish fry place, right next to our house, and I'm like very excited. So I'm excited. Catfish? Yeah, I mean that's like low, that's what usual fish fries are made out of. But they also do other things, But
Cod?
mainly, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We do cod up here, but I see a lot of like beer battered cod, but like fish fry, I think of like just fried catfish, like the cornmeal fried catfish, really good, really like small slivers and everything. So, anyways, where was I going with this? Oh my gosh! Okay, so I was talking about like, there was like one evening because my sister came in town like. I think a day before me and then like left a day before me, but like we pretty much overlapped each other. And so there was like one evening where I wasn't like visiting aunts and uncles and lots of family time. And I don't hate that. Like
No.
let it get it. Let's get it
Yeah, you
straight.
gotta do it.
For the record, I
But
do
you need a
enjoy
break.
it, especially also like
You
older.
need like a regular reality check break.
No, and that's where I was at. It took me. It felt like a long adjustment to get me back into like Kansas City life because I felt like all I did was like family. And it was like almost living in Oklahoma again. Like not that that's what it would be like all the time to like jam pack it in 5 days, but it was for me. So and it was good to see all those people again because like sometimes I go like a year or two without seeing them. But me and Laura had this like one evening.
You said it was a decade.
My mom was working. No, it was a decade
For
like,
some of those
Dawn
people,
and
yeah.
Skeeter. Yeah, a couple of years for some of my, maybe like a year for like my aunts.
Yeah.
Definitely a year, maybe a little bit less. But anyways, we had one evening where we were able to like just chill. And at first we were gonna like just chill at the house, and then we were like, you know what, let's just go out. Let's go out, see this, because I hadn't seen like Cherry Street in a long time in Oklahoma. Cherry Street's really cute. It's just I don't know, poppin' area. They have this.
I can't wait for you to show me because
It's really fun.
don't know anything.
Yeah, no, this place, it's really cute. It's kind of like a Waldo, but better. But like even more like kind of local, it feels at least. We did go to Sidecar, but the whole reason why we went to this place called Sidecar is because it is a rooftop bar. And it was good weather.
Love
and, like,
it.
If it's
That's
good weather,
that's
like,
all it is right
that's
now.
what I'm saying. Like
I'm taking my
rooftop bars
meetings
are
outside
it. That's
lately.
what I'm
That's
saying.
you gotta like it's so good.
Winter rooftop bar is not the vibe.
No, I'll
the question
do it
is
anytime.
never, or the answer is never.
It's like airports. I can always take a drink on a rooftop.
Yeah. Drink in an airport, drink on a rooftop, have a meeting on the rooftop. You look classy as fuck.
I had a meeting.
And everybody was like
in
looking at
when I went to fucking LA for work on the last day. I had to check out on my
rooftop. I felt like all you were telling me was you were like, yeah, I'm at this rooftop bar. Listen, if weather's good,
and I took meetings
it's
from out there
rooftop
too.
bar every
I
time.
did do a lot of rooftops.
You did. No,
Actually, no.
you spoke highly of rooftop bars.
Big fan.
Man,
Big
when
fan.
the weather's out, why
You're
not
up.
have
You're
rooftop
up tall.
bar?
You're up tall.
You're tall. It's
Frisky.
nice
You
weather.
could just whoop.
With good weather with alcohol
Dude,
included
one
into
time-
it. You feel on top of the world. You're literally on top of you're on top of the building. But it does. It feels different.
There was this one time Dad
see
and I
the
were on the
skyline.
patio of a hotel one time, and I was like filming it for a moment because it was really pretty, and I was an influencer at that time more. And
I'm not really liking those range waters.
yeah, they're
I'm gonna
like
be honest. I'm getting real tired of that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I checked the rest of it and moved on. But I was on a patio and I was kind of filming it, and right at the end of the video, you can hear my dad because he was over here. I wasn't planning on filming him until he said something. I moved it over, but he was like, "Every time I get up here this high, I just think about jumping." And I like caught him doing that, and he just like, and then like walked inside. And I was
like
I
an
was like,
intrusive thought, just like hit
yeah, I was
his
like,
mouth.
what is going on? But then ever since then, every time I'm anywhere, I'm like, what would that even? What like I can't stop thinking about it now. I'm just like, not like I would ever do that, but like
No, it's just your intrusive
just-
thought. I thought of
you
something
just
very
look at
weird.
something, you're like, whoa, that'd be a long
I was walking down
fall.
your stairs earlier, And,
And you were thinking about jumping over that balcony
I
without
was
a
thinking
railing?
about how easy it would be if I like tripped so hard I just fell out of that window. I'd die.
Oh, that window, yeah.
That window or the window even
In
coming
the bathroom?
down. Like no, on your other floor. You know, you got
the
like
second
3
floor?
floors. On your second floor, you know, because you
If
have
we
that big
open
open
that,
window.
yeah.
And you
We
know,
never
like,
opened that one, though. It's
no,
almost
I
got
know.
curtains
But
on.
what if you trip so hard
You're just
down those
and
stairs that
that's
you just like
concrete all down there.
rolled and then like my head just whoop. That was my intrusive thought. And then it like scared me. I was like, oh my God, that would never happen. Why would I say that?
No, I think about this one all the time because there's a stair that goes this way and then a stair that goes this way and there's no railing. Like, what if I just like tripped and I just went this way? That's like a whole
No, I'm saying it's
flight of stairs on accident, like real far down.
That's a really that's a far fall.
When I was like setting up the
It's an
ladder and stuff to
awkward
paint,
fall.
I was like, look, like, because you don't feel that far up whenever you just look down on this side and you're just like, okay, like,
That's a
you know,
big
6
fall.
feet. But if I fall that way, that's 12 fucking feet. Like on the ladder, like looking back, you're like, oh God, that was way scarier.
Yeah, no, it's scary. It's still scary.
Yeah, no,
No,
I
was thinking
definitely
that.
get a little
had that intrusive
freaky
thought.
about
I was
heights.
like walking
When
down.
I was younger, I used to stand next to the ledge, no problem,
too.
fearless. Even
Me too,
like
me
not
too, me
even
too, me
until
too.
I would say like I was like 26 or something. But it was probably when I started actually valuing my life a little bit better.
No, I'm saying I was really just talking to my dad about this because he
Which
was
is crazy how
we
those
were-
like fears come. Oh, hi.
Oh, they're a complete full circle. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you really just actually develop your frontal lobe and are like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that actually does happen. Because as a kid, you don't think about those things. I mean, some kids
No.
do. You know,
No, you-
especially if you're not afraid
Yeah.
of heights. Like you're not afraid of heights. You're not afraid of
I
like.
was never afraid
'cause
of
I
heights,
used
and
to-
now I'm all of a sudden.
My mom used to
little
even get
afraid of
freaked
heights.
out. Yeah, no, I get a little weary about things. Because
Yeah.
I also realize that, like, oh, that shit can happen.
Yeah, people can fall and
Because
die
I was telling
easy.
my dad that I was like, you know, because he was like, you were really so fearless as a kid. There was
Yeah.
like, nothing that scared you.
I was always good at like climbing trees, nothing. But honestly,
Yeah.
getting back down was harder. That was really harder. I was
I
definitely
just,
like, I wish I could just jump and someone catch me.
Well, even
like I
now,
don't like
like, I
stepping down.
I even, because, like, the big thing was, like, roller coasters. I could not wait to get on one.
Yeah.
Like, I had to
yeah,
get
you
tall
had to be
not
tall, right?
Which didn't take me long.
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say that was
lanky
not
and
a
tall,
hard.
So it didn't
Once you
take me very
realized
long.
roller coasters were real, you were
Yeah.
probably almost
I was
real
almost
older
there.
than all
No,
the
so I was
almost
probably
tall.
already there.
I don't think I've ever got turned down for not being tall
And I
enough.
no, exactly. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
At, like, 4th or 5th grade, I was, like, ready to ride.
yeah.
Ready to go.
Way before everyone else.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And I just, now, I'm, like, getting on a roller coaster, I'm like, what if this, like, screws came out and I just, like, fell off the
Yeah.
rails, you know?
No,
like,
one
those are
time-
the things that,
Dude,
like, I
Worlds
think
of Fun. We need to go first of all because I haven't been since I was a
Oh,
kid.
me too.
And you have you ever been? Have you been to Worlds of Fun?
I was in Oklahoma and we would vacation up here.
That's hilarious. Okay, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, because
Yeah.
one time there's this one ride that's like the one where you're on it and you're sitting and it's a little like square and then they shoot you up. And they drop you and they
do.
shoot you up.
Woo,
You know what I
those-
mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
no, I
I'm
know
getting
exactly
in there.
what you're
I'm
talking
in there. I'm with this dude that I had a crush on at the time. Luckily, did not end up with him. He actually stalked me for a while. It was really wild afterwards. Doesn't matter. Just get it down. Get it down. So, but he fucking had his belt wouldn't connect.
Oh
And I
my
was sitting
God.
right next to him, watching him look at me like this,
I had a friend that happened to.
trying to put the belt together, and I'm looking at him like, jump, get out of there, get out of there. And he luckily just got out, like, right when we shot up, and he wasn't in the shit, and he was on the ground. Like, I had to, like, do one of those, like, double takes, like, seat, ground, he's in the ground, he's not in the seat, he's on the ground. Like, it was trippy. I was
Yo,
like,
that's
what the fuck?
scary. Did they not come over and check?
I don't remember.
They were like, yeah, no, that's good. They were
I don't
like,
remember. I mean, it's like Worlds of Fun is like a giant carnival. It's not like a theme
Yeah,
park.
no, I get it.
For real.
I do get it.
I'd
just,
never
I'm
have
thinking about that
ridden
now,
that.
and I'm
Ugh.
like, the fear
No.
of that in itself. Like, because I'm
Yeah.
constantly in every roller coaster that I even now get on, which isn't very often. It's not like I go to, like, amusement parks. But that's the first thing I check. I'm like, am I secure?
Yeah.
I had that happened to me and, like, one of my
Everyone,
friends.
I feel like everyone's mom has like a story of how some kid died at a theme park
yeah,
and will
a
never be
friend
the
of a
same.
friend and never
Oh,
the
his
same.
arms got
I
chopped
had
off
a-
at Space Mountain.
I had a friend that it was like this roller coaster, and it was like infamous in Oklahoma City, Frontier City, of going. It was
Infamous.
called the Silver Bullet.
Is
The
it
bullet.
infamous means that you're famous for being bad?
Well, it should be famous for being bad because.
Okay, well, so it's infamous.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but it was like it would shoot you backwards. Like you were in it to go forward, and it would shoot you backwards instead.
Oh, no,
and so
it's
you
like
go
the
down
money.
it backwards. And like this shit kind of happened the same. Not unfortunately. Luckily, it wasn't like a one that like shot you straight up because you'd be so fucked.
Oh yeah.
But it did go backwards, and it still had like loopy loops, and hers didn't like secure all the way. It like belted together, you know. But it wasn't like it could still lift up. Like she could have like slid out of there. So I just told her because she realized at like the last second, and I was like, just hold on as tight as you can. And I mean, like we just like kept it down the whole time. Everything was fine. Everything was completely fine because it's
the
a really
survival
short ride.
instincts there. You're trying. You're like, protecting your friend. She's protecting yourself. That's terrifying.
It was really scary. I think everybody's had a moment like that at
we all because they ride. Shouldn't. Yeah, carnivals shouldn't be.
Especially the state fairs.
That's what I'm saying.
No, here it is. I will not be going on those. I won't. I'm fully developed to a point where I know
why are
I would
all
die
state
on
fairs
those.
so nauseating? But first of all, okay, I don't want. I know we should end soon, but I just want to say we should put a pin in state fairs for future because I was like traumatized when I went to a Washington state fair. We talked about California state fair, how different it is, but the rides specifically are so much more dangerous in the Midwest.
Oh my god!
The one in California, like those were like giant, glamorous fucking carnival rides. Like where if everybody's carnivals are like that would be like a totally reasonable carnival ride to ride. But the ones that were out here, even our theme park is like a janky carnival.
No,
and also
I
why are all
agree
carnival
with you
rides
on
so
that.
nauseating? They're always spinny,
so
dizzy
nauseating.
things.
It's just because you can't pack up a roller coaster and take it with you. You just can't do that. So rollies are probably the easier.
Yeah, well, it definitely
it shouldn't happen. Like the most.
But
that they
Worlds
have
of
is
Fun.
like
Think
zipper.
about like their old ass rickety wooden roller coaster. That thing is on its way of
wooden
termite.
roller coasters are shit
No,
anyways.
it's
Even if they're
look at the way we're on this bench,
That's what
barely
I'm saying.
holding
it
on.
It does not hold. It does not hold.
All right.
No, yeah. No,
we gotta
fuck,
get out of here.
Yeah. Fuck wooden roller coasters. Fuck all roller coasters. To be honest, I'm like not chill.
No,
with
yeah, I
any
did the
of them.
hook and it was
But
great,
I'm down to do
but
Worlds
2
of Fun.
times. Yeah, no, we should. Well, we'll just like walk around on
Yeah,
like
no,
the
I'll just,
scary
walk
one
around.
where they
maybe,
scare me and then it'll be fun and exhilarating.
I'll ride one. It can't be spinning.
Punch a zombie in the face.
I get so nauseous with everything nowadays. Like even regular roller coasters. I don't know. Maybe we are just walking around. Maybe we're at that age.
Yeah, we'll go get some funnel
Is
cake
this like-
and we'll punch some zombies when they scare me.
I'd be down. That'd be fun. We should do that.
I like it. We could do
I
it for my
like it.
birthday.
We could do Oceans of Fun too. Oh, you guys. Yeah.
No, I'm cool with Oceans of Fun. It's
You
just
like
like
Oceans of
I'll
Fun?
just
I
swim
don't
some
know.
piss for a day. Why
Everybody's like weird
not? I'm
about,
down with it, bro. I'm down with it. I'm
water,
fucking.
What do you call those amusement parks? Water amusement parks.
I'll ride a slide.
I'll ride a slide. I'd do it.
I'll swim in some
I'll
piss
get
for a
an
day.
yeah.
I'm the grossest
get an
person you
extreme
know,
wedgie.
Sarah. There's no.
I mean,
stopping me.
You know, didn't kill me when I was a kid. I think I'll be alright now.
Yeah, fine. I was sick a lot more back in the day, though. That is true. But probably not from swimming in piss.
Yeah.
I got into a fight at some park one
not.
time, but it's relevant. All right. Well, happy hot times of the year.
Close your well.
Yeah, get
If
some
you're out
screens
here,
on your
get
windows.
some screens on your window. Don't open up the screens because horseflies are real and they do bite you. Moral of the story. It's crazy. Crazy you've never been bitten by a horsefly. That's like still blowing my mind, honestly. You blew my mind at the very beginning of this, and I just haven't gotten over it since.
It was like a flashback to the first time we had a bug in our closet. But we made it out of the closet together. Look at us.
Here we are.
Just trying. All right, bye.
Get out.